What's good, y'all? It's Crew, also known as Araneae Storm, checking in for your weekly astrology. I know I'm late. I know I'm late, y'all. My motherfucking bad. I promise you, every time, ever since we entered this Aquarius energy, my mind's just been like, trying to get lazy. Hey, I'm the whole damn deal. Trying to get lazy. They trying to take a nigga so. No Cashapp. No Cashapp, baby. Okay. I'm just saying. So, forgive me. I hope everybody's doing good. I did want to make the weekly video because we are moving into Aquarius New Moon this week. Very excited for the Aquarius New Moon. I feel like once we move into March, that's when I'm gonna start picking back up with y'all. I mean, I've been pretty consistent for the most part, you feel me? But things will definitely be picking up because I think I'm going to go ahead and, it was gonna be this month, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide in birth chart stuff next month. So we'll definitely be learning more about the birth chart and stuff like that. I am preparing for an exhibit, okay, at the end of this month into March. So I've been fucking slammed. If you want to go check that out, it's more information below. It's called the Black Lesbian Archives, the Ashe Project. Yeah, more information below. I would go ahead and post that below, because we're not talking about that, but I just definitely wanted to put in that plug just in case you wanted to go see what else I'm motherfucker be doing in here, you feel me? For those of y'all that watch my weekly videos, you feel me? And I'll also be promoting it through the Sag, because I'm going to be recording the Sag and Pisces, or the Saturn and Mercury retrograde. The Saturn and Sagittarius, the Saturn and Pisces videos. So you can definitely check that out, and I'll also talk about that a little bit on there too if those are your Saturn placements and shit, you feel me? So without further ado, you already know what it is. These are the things. First and foremost, I hope y'all like my background, you feel me? This is hand painted by me. I'm actually, because we're gonna be, well, I'm not necessarily, I don't feel like I'm necessarily going to be where I be, which I reside in Georgia, for another year. But I wanted to make sure before I left my humble abode that I leave my family with some nice, paintings to put on the wall, so we can add a little bit of, feng shui to the walls and stuff like that. So I'm actually painting this for my sister. You already know the Tapestry's on deck. More information below. They have your birth wheel, your birth chart wheel on there, some information of your birth chart, the planetary placements and things, your galactic signature, and some Egyptian hieroglyphics, as well as the flower of choice. That could be my choice, your choice, you feel me? And it also comes with a 45-minute, free mini reading if you're interested in that. I would pull out the papyrus paper, but the papyrus paper will be on deck on the website, so you could definitely check that out. I will be updating the Araneae Storm website, if not today, tomorrow, so there will be new. I realize when I do promote shit, I be promoting shit like I already it's all good. It will be, if not updated tonight, by the time you're seeing this, it will be updated tomorrow, but I did want to go ahead and put these out here. Every video I'll be showing y'all a different bottle. This is my Sun in Taurus, Venus in Taurus bottle that I created. It also comes with a free candle for those of y'all that are into candle work, or if you just want your situation and your energy, your room, or whatever the case may be, wherever you want to put this to flourish, you know what I mean? You could always add the bottle to the mix, you feel me? And I think, is that all? Candles will be on deck soon. Like I said, I'm just waiting for a couple of, the last, concoction for that. But other than that, you feel me? Let's get into it. It's been a minute. I hope everybody once again is doing good. Yeah, let's get into it. So February 8th through the 14th, we have the moon in Capricorn moving through the moon in Aquarius. The moon in Aries this week. Okay, let me drink this water. This is chamomile tea to relax the body, as well as some spearmint. So, and usually I have like black tea or green tea bags, but And all I got is a lemon, chamomile tea, and some spearmint. That's all you need for this. That's all you need. Yes. So, Aquarius New Moon on the 11th, we have it going through. First day, yesterday, I'm recording this Tuesday today. Yesterday, we had the moon in Capricorn. We had it, the moon in Capricorn with Pluto sextiling over to Neptune and Pisces. And we also have all this energy, once again, like I said last week, we have all this energy playing out in Aquarius. We have the Sun, we have Mercury, we have Jupiter, we have Venus, we have Saturn, all in Aquarius. Definitely want to see where Aquarius is playing out in your house, because all these energies are combusting in this specific house in your chart. So even if you don't have Aquarius energy, these planets are moving to those places in your energy, so definitely want to check that out. Tuesday, we have the moon still in Capricorn, conjunct Pluto, and then we also have it sextiling over to Mars and Taurus. I feel like this week, you know, and I actually forgot to say this at the beginning because this is definitely something that I was thinking about. When I was coming home today, there was this little girl on a bike, and her mom or whoever it was, I don't know who she was kin to, but was coming down, because when you come out the where I stay, like, it's this little hill that you come up when you leave out the gates, and there was this little girl that she was waiting on the hill. You could tell she just got her training wheels off by the way she was acting, because she was just so excited to go down this hill. And her kin was coming down the hill looking back to make sure that there was no cars coming through. All right, y'all still following me? Making sure there was no cars coming through. So by the time she got like mid to the ends of the hill, like at the bottom of the hill, all I saw when I looked back, baby girl was gone. You feel me? And I kind of feel like that's how this week is. It's like knowing that you have support, knowing you have people around you, even if you can't see those people, knowing those people, because after I walked off, I couldn't see the mama no more. I could see only the baby girl. But I knew that she was watching and making sure that she safely went down this hill. So I say that to say, like, you have support through these transits, through this Aquarius new moon, people that's supporting you as you make your way down this hill. You know what I mean? No brakes, no training wheels, no necks, no gizzards, G. It's just you and this bike, all right? And you going down the hill. You don't know what's around the corner. You don't know if it's some cars going to be trying to come up and hit you at your spot. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you have somebody, you have people that are looking out for you and protecting you through this portal. You just have to trust. When you release and you kick off and you start your way down this hill, because we are moving through this hill right now, okay? Just trust that you have support. You know what I mean? Trust that you have everything you need to get down this hill the way you need to. I don't even want to say safely, because it's not always about being safe. But you have everything you need to make sure that once you do get down that hill, you're straight. You know what I mean? You just have to trust, kick off, release, let go. So I feel like this Tuesday, as we move to Tuesday, when the moon moves into Aquarius on that Wednesday, we'll officially have 6 planets in Aquarius, okay? 6 planets in Aquarius. So we're going to be experiencing the moon in Aquarius Wednesday, Thursday, and then the moon will be moving into Pisces on that Friday. I want to talk a little bit about the Aquarius new moon before we do move into Friday and finish off the week, because it's going to be a very dreamy week, and I mean that on all fronts. Very weekend too, especially as we move into the weekend. It's going to be super, super dreamy. A little bit about the Aquarius new moon. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but you could also definitely check out, if I didn't mention it already, the Aquarius new moon Mars activation will be up on the website. All that information as well below if you would like to check that out. But yeah, this is the official. We talked about the Saturn and Jupiter conjunction when we moved into this Aquarius energy. But this is the first time we have the moon in Aquarius. Let me think. Not the first time we had the moon in Aquarius, but this is the first time we've had the moon in Aquarius with all these other planets. All right? And when you have the moon in a stellium of Aquarius, not a stellium in Capricorn, not cardinal Earth, but fixed air, we are literally after this week, we have entered the portal that we've been, that kind of in-between energy that we've been in, that is now shifting into this Aquarian age. That is now shifting into this Aquarian portal. Take it as you will. You feel me? This Aquarian portal is unlike any other portal we have been since we have lived on the face of this motherfucking earth. There's been a lot of talk from some astrologers, especially for me. I definitely watch a lot of Astrology. She's amazing. But she was talking about how, and I've been doing a little research on it too, but she was talking about how this has been the first time that we've had all these planets in Aquarius since the 60s. Since the 60s, G. Since the 60s, when all these revolutionary, when everybody started organizing, when people started coming together, the 60s was like the brink of that, right? Think about it, that 20-year cycle. I'm going to get into the 20-year cycles on another day, but we always have a shift in energy of 20-year cycles, 200-year cycles, these two cycles, or 40-year cycles, 222s, or a whole nother video. Around the so let's say 62, around the middle 80s, in 80s, as we moved from the 80s into the 80s into the 90s, that's when we pushed into, HIV, AIDS, the crack epidemic. It was like a seed of bullshit just dropped, right? A seed of bullshit just dropped in the middle of everything. It just dropped in the middle of the center. So here we are, trying to get our shit together, trying to make it do, creating these civilizations, creating these societies that are beneficial for the people and not the system. And when we build this momentum and we start making these moves and building this momentum, it's like something, like a rift just tries to throw its way into the peace, right? Not this time. Okay. And I mean that wholeheartedly. This time, y'all not going, we not going, the universe is not going for the shit. It's the end of the reign. It is the end of the reign. REIGN. The rain, and even if you want to use just regular rain in this bitch, raindrops in this motherfucker, you could use that too. But it's the end. We have all the tools. We have all the tools that we need to flip the shit on the head. Now it's just time to move in action and get those things done and to do. So as we move into this Pisces moon after the Aquarius New Moon, I definitely would say, I'm not necessarily telling y'all to set an intention for this new moon, but if we're talking about community here with Aquarius, if we're talking about humanity, if we're talking about society, if we're talking about the collective, I would really highly suggest that you really start to think about what that's going to look like for you. It's not going to look the same for everybody. Don't expect it to look the same for everybody. But for you, what kind of community do you want to be in? What kind of people do you want to be around? You know what I mean? Like, what are you as an individual? Because Aquarius is also the individual. What are you as an individual wanting to bring forth into the community, North Node and Gemini, into your local community around you, to move it forward, to push it forward? Because this is bigger than the politics. This is bigger than the media. This is bigger than the phones. This is bigger than the bullshit going on South Node and Sagittarius outside of you. This is about what is going on in your environment at this point right now. South Node and Sagittarius, your mind has to change now. You feel me? You cannot stay fixated. The lower vibrational energy of Sagittarius is staying fixated on its own beliefs and not being open to hearing other people. It can become very dogmatic. We're moving out of this energy now. This is about sharing ideas. This is about connecting with people who see you. And I'm not just saying physically on this in your body and see you as a vessel, but see you for all the quirkiness, for all the, you know what I mean, the uniqueness that you embody, the essence of who you are, the light that shines out of you, in you. You know what I mean? It ain't on me, it's in me. You feel me? All of that is coming forth now. The tribes, like we've been talking about before, this tribal energy is starting to manifest now. Don't block your blessings, G. Don't block your blessings. We talk about the 11th house of Aquarius, 11th house ruling Aquarius. This is wish fulfillment too. It's not just about friendships in the collective, but this is wish fulfillment. What are some of the things that you've been wishing for? What are some of the things that you honestly, because it's not just Araneae, it's not just Uranian ruled, but this is also Saturnian ruled as well. So what are some of the things that you've been wishing for? What are some of the things that you've been, if I could just, and actively making moves to make those things happen? Because you got to meet spirit once again halfway. You got to be able to come to terms with your situation, which I feel like with this Capricorn new moon is getting real. Is getting real about where you're at, where you've been, and making a plan as to where you're going. Not to say that that plan is always going to come forth as, the thing to do. You feel me? But, it can adjust as it goes. Uranus might come in with it squaring off to Taurus, might come in and shift you off a whole path. Your path that you thought you were going on, a journey that you thought you were going on, and then all of a sudden it just comes and just flips everything on the head. And now you go in this direction instead of this direction. Now you are mingling with these people instead of these people. You know what I mean? So I feel like also with the moon going from Pisces this Friday the 12th into Saturday the 13th, it'll be sextiling over to Uranus and Taurus, which creates a beautiful sensual, like this, honestly, y'all. You know what I mean? If you ain't got a babe, it can be you just as much. You feel me? It's going to be a saucy ass weekend. And I'm not, you know what I mean? I've celebrated Valentine's Day, but I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's going to be saucy. So for those of y'all that's out there that's bougieing yourself or bougieing other people, this is going to be a good weekend. Because Taurus is like, give me the feels, the senses, the things. Pisces is like, let me be a romance, let me dream it, let me feel, you feel me? So it's going to be a really nice, the moon is going to be conjunct Pisces. So this could also be there's two sides of the coin, right? Y'all know I like that. It's two sides of the coin, you feel me? Two sides of the different coins. So one coin, it could be very sensual, very, what is that word? Unanimous, whatever. Just a really beautiful, whimsical kind of energy. And then, it's always a joke that we used to say, like, after Valentine's Day is over, motherfuckers get to breaking up with folks before the summertime hits, because now everybody want to be single because it's hot. And everybody trying to be on some hot girl summer shit. So, but hey, I'm not here to kill anybody's mood. If it's meant to stay, it will. If it's not, it's not. But also knowing too, to enjoy yourself. This is a good time to indulge in your pleasures. To indulge in maybe going to go get steamed. You know what I mean? Going to go get a face steam. Going to go get your feet. If we're talking about the senses, your feet massaged, your feet masseused. You feel me? Going to... And Sunday, on the actual 14th, the moon will actually be in Aries conjunct Chiron in Aries. This is soul body healing. This is more so, that's why I say, like, regardless if you're single or not, this is more so about what is pleasure to you. What does pleasure, like, really, truly feel like to you? Not necessarily coming from somebody else. Yes, it's nice when you are able to experience that pleasure with somebody else, that sensual, that openness, that vulnerability with somebody else. But what is it at the heart of it all, at the root of it all? What does that really mean to you? And I think that when we move into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when the moon goes into Aries conjunct Chiron in Aries, which is going to be sextiling over to Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn in Aquarius, this is definitely a new way to look at how you're communicating, new ways of how you're expanding, places where you've been restricted, places where you've been holding the self. Moon in Aries, the self, your own personal emotions, your own personal ways that you look at yourself, your confidence, you feel me? All those things, the ways that you've been either restricting those things or overly giving those out, or overly giving your power out to people as well. on the, what is this, on Sunday? No, I just put the dreamy weekend sextile, Pisces sextile Mars and Taurus, very sensual, weekend. So like I said, about after we move out of that new moon in Aquarius on Thursday, this weekend, you know what I mean? Do some different shit. You feel me? I don't know why this is coming up for me, but treat yourself. You feel me? Treat yourself. You feel me? That's some good ass tea, y'all. But this is all I got for y'all as well. You feel me? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is below. rainnystorm.wix.com/info. Did I even do my Cosmic Group astrologer shit? I don't think I did. Wow. You just jumping on here like motherfuckers know you? Oh my god. Anyway, y'all already know what it is. It's already start checking out. Like I said, that Aquarius New Moon video dropping on the website. Thanks for everybody who's supporting. Thanks for everybody who's coming through. I love. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one for sure.